is the godfather of Valley Broadcasting, or as we know him around here, the padrino of Valley Broadcasting. And Tim Sullivan and I are bowing, and we look away. We dare not gaze upon his face, but we will be kissing his brass ring this morning. Rick Diaz from News Channel 5 joining us in studio on the Valley's Morning News.
Pleasure to see you, Mr. D.
How many years in broadcasting?
Oh,
Rick?
Good morning, guys. You guys are having too much fun here. This is, I expected something else, real slow, and you guys are just...
Well, I'm just trying to imagine what goes on behind the scenes of the news desk over there at Channel 5, too.
Yes. So. Sometimes I wonder, too.
You didn't answer my question, Mr. Diaz. How many years, brother? How many years?
48 years.
You couldn't convince the kids over there at Channel 5 to let you hang on for 2 more years?
Oh, man, I was ready to go. I think I'm ready to go.
Well, you were ready to go one other time, too, weren't you, at one point?
I did back in 98. The first time I
That's
retired.
Right. Yeah.
So
what did you do back in 98?
Well, in 98, when I left Channel 5. Actually, I didn't quite leave Channel 5 because that's when I started doing the Con Mi Gente story.
Yeah.
But I went to work with UTPA, Dr. Roland Arriola.
Yeah, Roland. Yeah.
Back at Pan American. And then about 8 or 9 months later, they called me back and they said, can you come back?
Yeah.
Part-time, they said.
Yeah.
And
they were hurting. They were hemorrhaging in ratings. All the advertisers left, and they begged you, didn't they? They got on their knees and said, "Please, Rick, you gotta come back."
So what's to say you won't come out of retirement again?
Yeah.
Oh
right.
well, I don't know, but I'm hoping this time it's okay. I'm still going to be.
You know why, Tim?
Still going to be doing the Con Mi Gente story.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because starting
and that's good. That's if that went away, boy, I don't know.
Here's one surefire way that he will not be returning to Channel 5. Starting Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. on News Talk 710 KURV to replace the retiring Tim Sullivan, who will be forced into retirement. No, absolutely not. Hey, is it true that the movie...
Tim, you had kept it a secret. I didn't know this.
Hey,
we can play dominoes.
Is it true that the movie Anchorman was more of based on your life experience in television? Yeah, more like a documentary.
A little exaggeration, but you sit there and you go, well, that I remember that.
Well, let me ask you, Rick, the question that I'm sure you probably answered already several times, but if you could name one major, hard-breaking news story in the Valley that stays with you, if you could, what would it be?
Well, the one that I always refer to is when I started at Channel 5 was in 1967, and I started in June, and then a few months later, Hurricane Beulah came up.
Oh, okay,
boy, we're talking
that's
a while ago, and that's the one.
That's the one.
That's amazing.
What did you do back then? Did they throw you into the field to go to field reports, or what were you doing back then?
Oh yeah, I was
everything.
I was still a student at Pan American.
Wow.
And I started at Channel 5 as a night photographer. Well, when the hurricane came, everybody became daytime.
Yeah.
And so they said, grab your camera and go. And so that's what we did.
Wow.
Letty Valadez Garza. Let's talk a little bit about her.
Uh-oh.
Is she as sugary, sweet, and bubbly as she feigns to be on air? Or does she crack a whip as soon as the cameras turn off? She cracks the whip and she starts barking orders, and she's a tyrant in the newsroom. You can tell us. I mean, you're not going back anyway.
Just between you and me there.
Yeah. I mean, no one listens to this radio station anyway. So,
actually, we've Letty and I have been co-anchors for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And she's good to work with. She's easy to work with, and you get to know people, and she's fun.
Well, you work very well together. It seems like you're, I don't know, what, father-daughter? I don't know. I mean, you just work very well together.
Well, more like mother-son, don't you say?
Yeah.
How old is she, Letty, really? Seriously, you can tell us.
I have no idea, and I'm not going to ask her either.
There have been a lot of testimonials to you from current Channel 5 folks and former Channel 5 news anchors and reporters that Channel 5 has aired over the last couple of days. What has that meant to you?
Oh, it has just brought back so many memories. So many. Sometimes you remember things that you thought you had forgotten, and they bring them back because they're vivid in their minds, and it's just wonderful. It is just so wonderful.
Yeah, and it just shows. It goes to show that so many people have come and gone through Channel 5, and some very excellent reporters.
Of late, the big feather in the cap right now, Will Ripley over at CNN.
Yes.
He was behind the lines of North Korea filing reports for CNN. If you guys haven't seen that, go look it up on the social media sites. These reports that he filed for CNN from North Korea, Will Ripley. Rick Diaz, our guest right now on 710 KURV. Peter Torgerson, another name. He left Channel 5 because he won the lottery. Is it true that he stiffed you, that you were part of that lottery pool, but he stiffed you for your lottery winnings?
Well, I thought I had, but no. He, it's an interesting story because he bought that ticket for a friend of his as a birthday gift.
Uh-huh.
And when he gave it to his friend, he told him, or the friend told him, if we hit it, we'll split it.
Yeah.
And he did.
That's a real friend.
Oh, that was
that dude came back.
Super friend. Peter was always going, oh, man. I mean, he didn't have to do it.
Because you wouldn't do the same, right? Yeah. Con Mi Gente, you're going to continue doing the Con Mi Gente features on Channel 5, right?
Oh, yes. I'll do it.
Is there a chance that you could do like the Con Mi Gente, the auto bio version, where you can ask yourself questions? Like put two chairs, and then you're over here asking your question, and then just put a jacket on, and then you sit on the other chair.
Yeah, what better topic as subject for Con Mi Gente than yourself?
Absolutely.
Well, it's and I have so much fun doing these stories. When you go from Roma to Brownsville to Raymondville and everywhere in between, it is just meeting all these people, and the fact that these people let you into their lives, it's just fascinating. It's better than sitting behind a desk. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have done it a long time ago.
Why wouldn't they? After all, you're the Rick Diaz. So what would you ask yourself if you were interviewing yourself for Con Mi Gente? What would you ask?
So how are you today?
How does that make you feel?
There we go.
That's right.
The standard TV reporter question. Every kid in college they can't think of anything else. How do you feel? That's it. Rick, it is an honor. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for making the time to come and see us this morning. It is an honor speaking with you. And you were part of my childhood growing up. And I can say, I'm probably saying the same for many people listening to us right now. You were part of our childhood growing up. You were part of, you are a deep-rooted part of our Valley culture. And we are very proud to know you, call you friend, and honored to speak with you this moring.
Best and all good wishes in your retirement.
The microphone is yours if you
however long it might last.
Well, I want to thank you guys for inviting me, because this is it's my pleasure. It's certainly my honor to be here, because I listen to you guys in the morning, and you guys are just you just have a lot of fun here, and I like that, especially early in the morning when you're trying to get going. You don't want somebody to be putting you down or anything. We get the day started.
Oh, we do plenty of that. We put people down all the time.
No.
So guys, now that traditional media is waning, supposedly. It's going to die someday. Radio's going to die. TV's going to die. Everything's going online. New media. So which Walmart are we going to gather at that McDonald's to drink coffee and eat apple pie?
Right.
So which one are we going to meet at? Is it the Westco one or?
But that when TV came on, they said the radio was dead.
Yeah,
and that's been gazillion years ago. So you guys are still going. Love that,
because there's too many ugly people. That's there's no way to put them on TV. Rick, Lord bless you, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, guys.
From News Channel 5, the legendary, the padrino of Valley Broadcasting, Rick Diaz on 710 KURV.